Hi, I'm Rohan Khandalavala. I'm an otolaryngologist, head and neck surgeon here at Ohio ENT. I live here in Columbus in the Upper Arlington area with my wife, who's also in medicine. She's an ophthalmologist, and our 1.5-year-old son, who keeps us pretty busy. Some of my hobbies are basically being, around our friends and family here in town and spending a lot of time with our son and my wife's extended family. We both enjoy cooking and traveling, and then music. We both try to go to a lot of concerts here in town and sometimes travel for music events. And then we both like staying pretty active, so exercising when we can. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, and came from a medical family with both parents in medicine, and went to Creighton University for undergraduate training, and then stayed in Nebraska for medical school at University of Nebraska Medical Center. And I was fortunate to match at The Ohio State University for otolaryngology head and neck surgery training, where I spent a substantial amount of time at both Nationwide Children's Hospital as well as the James Cancer Center. I'm originally from a medical family that I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska with both my parents in academic medicine, one in OBGYN and one in family medicine / obesity medicine, and just grew up around being around the hospital a lot, spending a lot of time in call rooms and going after school to see my parents in medical settings and seeing how much they affected people's lives in a tangible way and how close they were with their patients and their families, and just how important it was to be in that community. And my brothers and I kind of grew up in that environment and really inspired us to kind of go in a similar direction. The reason I chose ENT, is I initially was interested in mostly surgical specialties and things where we got to work with our hands and make tangible improvements in patients' lives. And I liked ENT quite a bit because of the variety in both ages of patients that you get to see, from the youngest of children all the way to the oldest and elderly of adults, and the variety in terms of things that you deal with both in acuity and severity, so things that can be pretty routine and minor, from ear infections to allergies to nasal and sinus issues, all the way up to things like head and neck cancers and thyroid disease, and sometimes emergent problems that we have to be involved with in the hospital. So every day was very different, and you got to do a lot of different things with your hands and also mentally during the day. There's also a lot of mixture of medical and surgical treatments for a lot of things that we do, which kind of keeps you pretty engaged in a lot of different ways. So it always seemed like a really exciting career option for me, and thankfully I was able to kind of match into a training program that really prepared me well to deal with the full spectrum of ENT issues. Thanks so much for looking at our website. Please feel free to reach out to our team for scheduling appointments, or for any other questions you have about either making an appointment or seeing one of our physicians here, either on the ENT side or allergy side. We try to be as available as possible. So thanks again for checking out our site.